So let's go continue on with our normal wrap up. I actually really liked the AUG, so I think I'm going to use it a little bit longer than what I was planning. And let's go ahead and put all of these here so I can see which ones I used. And, oh, the Val magazine, that's what the other one is. And you know, that's a gun that I'd like to try as well. I've seen that a lot. I've never tried it. All right. Oh, put that up there too. Okay, let me give it a save. And now we have our last painting. I'm going to go ahead and put that up. Let me back up, get that out of the way. There we go. That looks so cool. I'm gonna give it a save. Very, very neat. And then we're gonna go put this dude next to the others. I'm kind of thinking I might want to hang them up somewhere instead of just sitting on the shelf. Let me go look out here and see. Let me give it a save. I'm going to try something. Do I even need that? Can I just sit them on here? Nope. That will not work. All right. Let's see if I can do this from down here. My arm is getting tired and reaching as high as I can. Oh, that looks kind of cool. I kind of like that. All right, we'll put them there for now. If I can do another one. Give my arm a second. All the blood was rushing down. Like this one, I'm reaching as high as I can. All right, let's go ahead. And I want to make sure he stays upright. That looks cool. Okay, I'm really happy I'm doing that. I like that. Let me back up. Okay, get my arms a second again. And yeah, I'm going to put it in line right over this. Okay, that looks cool. I like that. I'm going to go ahead and give it a save. And I'm going to leave that one there. Actually, no, that was even before that. So I'm glad I didn't have to use it because that was even before my save spot one. Okay, so we've got little guys on the wall. Very cool. Let's go sell some things. And I'm going to listen to the tapes as well. Or do I even have anything to sell? I got the letters. I got really only this. Oh, that's right. I got this thing too. I'm just going to go ahead and play the tapes.
Explorers, this year marks the 5th anniversary of the event. The United Nations Pechorsk Special Committee, UNPSC, is aware that periodic memory loss is prevalent among the changed. Thus, we would like to supply you with an overview of the event that created the radius.
Hmm.
as well as inform you about the results of your courageous work within the Pechorsk exclusion zone. 5 years ago, in 1987, the diamond mine just outside the town of Pechorsk was struck by an asteroid consisting of highly radioactive material. There was a spike in seismic activity, and all communications with the town ceased. The area around the mine was covered in dense fog, and the entire region around Pechorsk was contaminated by radioactive debris. International rescue efforts were unsuccessful and ended in tragedy, with all rescue workers who entered what would become the Pechorsk exclusion zone dying from radiation exposure. The helicopter sent for a flyover disappeared without a trace. Satellite imagery came back distorted. The area was then cordoned off to prevent further loss of life. It was originally thought that there were no survivors. Eventually, we learned that there were survivors within the exclusion zone, but their biology had been altered, changed in such a manner that they could not survive outside it. Over the past 5 years, one of the UNPSC's primary research objectives has been finding a way to help the changed return to normal life outside the zone. Sadly, we have yet to find a cure. However, with your assistance, we have been able to contribute to advances in other fields. 2 Nobel Prizes have been awarded to physicists whose findings rest largely on the study of artifacts collected from the radius. And your work has resulted in many more achievements across disciplines, especially in the field of communication. Thank you for making these achievements possible. The UNPSC will continue working tirelessly to help you and to ensure that your efforts on behalf of humanity within the exclusion zone are not in vain.
Interesting. I don't know if I ever heard that tape. That one's really cool. And I don't need to listen to the music. Okay, so yeah, that just kind of summarizes everything that the letters have kind of been alluding to. Um, you waking up, some event happening, you not able to leave this area, um, all of these missions that you're running and what they're doing. I don't know if I were in the shoes of this person, if I'd really care about the Nobel Prizes people were able to win while I'm stuck here, but sure. So someone's writing this letter to Katya, I think, or she's giving herself a pep talk, talking about needing to go to the castle tomorrow to find out. So this is either someone writing it to her or her reassuring herself that there's no time to be scared. Interesting. Come on. No one would believe me if I've said I've seen myself die 1,000 times, but have only felt the true sting of death once. Interesting. Oh, and it is interesting because in the tape, he says 5 years ago in 1987. So that makes you think it's 1992. But then we've got all these logs here with like 2004. So interesting. Maybe that's like an old cassette tape that you're just now finding, but it was recorded years ago. Interesting. Okay. I think I've emptied. Yeah, I've emptied everything out from my bag, and I just need to clean weapons now. Okay. And then let's go ahead and find a full one. And then I'm going to set this to the side because I need to do the pistol suppressor still. Eject. that magazine. It's still in the blue, but it's getting very close to not. Okay, let me go ahead and eject the AP round. And I think I still got a full FMJ one that we never used. That's AP. Oh, right here. These are the ones I never used. Let me just make sure. Yeah. Okay. So these are good. I'm going to turn off the light and go repair these. We really didn't use anything else. So I don't need to do helmet or anything. I probably should have put my helmet on, but I didn't. Repair. And this one is good. This one is good. All right. I'll have to check and see if this is my, because I know I've got 3 FMJ and one that's, or 2 that are AP, if I remember right. So in my gun, oh, let me chamber that. Okay, yeah, it's FMJ. So we'll fill that up. That's AP. Oh, these are both 0. Okay, so one of these is AP and one of these is FMJ. I'll make this one FMJ. And then that one will be AP. Okay. And that. Let me back up. Let me go put this in our room. Okay. And let me go get some more sunflower seeds since I really wanted them and I didn't have them. So this goes, is that this one? Yeah. The 2 Val magazines. Let me go ahead and refill ammo first. Let me grab both of these. I'm going to try to empty this down a bit. And then, so I got that one at 200. And then if I bring this, let me think about ammo. It'd be good to get that under 26. I don't think I have another AP box. These are all full. Okay. I'll take a look and see what mission we get. I just don't want to sit here and do one versus the other and then realize I need one more than the other and not change it out first. Let's go ahead and get all these over here because we are resetting everything. All right, give it a save. I'm going to go ahead and do 2, 3, and 4. This is before the tide, so just in case there's something that I forget that we could do before we're officially past the tide, my line of thought is that what I'm going to do is cancel these 2 after the tide and just go clear the village with the little bit of time we have left and loot it. But we'll see. Like, if one of the rifts or heavy helixes is more here, then we may do this one instead. But usually we need to go here for something, so it's better to clear that out. So we've got an hour and 45 minutes, which is basically 1. Okay, so I'm going to sleep until 1 right after the tide. And the tide just came, and that's because it's 4 days and 4 hours. So you see it came a minute ago. Sometimes it does the sound of the page turning and the tide alarm. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why. But I'm gonna go ahead and abort these and see what we've got. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna do... Oh, of course it's in the basement of the building that I want to show. I guess that means I kind of need to. Oh, wait. Oh, I ended up hitting abort. I did not want to do that. And then, oh, it also has the other building I want to show. Okay, so the 2 buildings that I wanted to show is the basement of here, which is exactly where the heavy helix is, and this whole section here, which the rift is in there. So we would need to take the rift out anyways before I do that, so that works out pretty well. The rest of these I feel like I've shown. I don't know if we're going to get all of these done before the end of the tide, but it at least marks off 2 of the 3 that I wanted to get to before I end the game. So that kind of works out. We now have all of the collectibles. I don't know if we have all the stashes. I've never gone through to see if I've ever found them all. So I think when at some point, I'm probably going to go through and look them up and try to get them. I don't know if I'll do that this gameplay or another one. So I'll kind of see how I feel on it. So I still think I want to come here and clear this because we're going to need to go through here for up there. We're going to need to go up here for this. So we kind of may as well. It is only 1, so I could also go up here and at least get this one. But to me, it makes the most sense to do this the same time I go up there. So I don't know. We'll kind of play it by ear. Yeah, let's see what other missions we have. This is getting a case right where we were. Now I'm perfectly happy to do the castle because we now have this pathway in. So we'll come in, clear all the people there. There will be sliders that will trigger that are usually in this forest area. we'll go right back up here and go do this again, or we do what that one guy suggested and come through here and go back there. That is an option. You have to fight through the anomaly field, but that might be easier than having to kill everyone here. So we'll see. Although I don't mind killing everyone here because at some point we're going to have to come in here and go down there. So it would kind of kill two birds, one stone type thing. I'm going to definitely keep that one. That's a decent price for, you know, there will be enemies that'll spawn in for that one. I'm looking for the other expensive ones. Data recovery. So I want to show this building and how creepy it is. So this will give us the perfect opportunity to do that while we're getting the rift there. So I may as well do that. I'm not planning to do that one because even though I'm going to come here and get the heavy helix, I can avoid having to take out that military compound, and I'd rather not waste the ammo for that. And that just, I mean, that's a decent amount, but I don't know. I'm going to see if there's something better. Same spot. Oh, well. I'm not going to accept that yet, but I'm going to leave that one there. That's a good one to leave. And then I just don't, I want to be able to go up to the castle and not fight those guys. But once I clear that out, that'll be a good one to do like a second trip out there. Trying to see if I can get a better one. Although if they keep doing the 3, oh no, they did a 600. Ooh, and that is right where we're going. There, I'm going to just leave that there. I'm not going to do it now, but that's a maybe. Okay. I am very happy with this. Hold on, let me give it a save. I've got an itch under my headset on my eyebrow. Give me a moment. Okay. So if we're gonna go clear out the village and make our way up potentially to here, depending on, like, again, I may just do this and loot it, but if this goes really fast and there's still plenty of light, I may go up here and do that. All right, and I'm going to give this my new safe spot 1, even though it's 1 p.m. and not 6 a.m. It's essentially starting a new part of the day. So I'm going to go ahead and actually oh, I never did my sunflower seeds. Let me go do that real quick. And then I'll do my safe spot 1. And I know I have both the AP and FMJ ammo on me, but if I go up, I actually don't know if I need that much AP ammo. Because I don't plan to do a mission that they spawn people in. And if I do go up to that little office here, there's just a couple guys. So let me go ahead and put this back here. And then I'm just going to grab the boxes of AP as a just in case. And then that will make my bag a little lighter. I'm also debating on leaving this behind. I don't think I need that. Stay up here. Okay, let's go do this. Save spot 1. We only took 6 minutes for that, so that's not too bad. All right, I'm going to end this video here.